Hello, and thanks for coming to watch this presentation of mine on the subject of music and song in the teaching of English language. Since time is short, I'm going to move along fairly quickly, but you'll also be able to access this presentation and other resources attached to it much later at the links that I provide. Music and song is often seen in English language classrooms, wherever you go. But why is that the case? Research has consistently shown that song contributes positively to the learning of English. In particular, it helps with the remembering of words and sentences. It reflects the rhythm of speech better than choral repetition. It is fun, non-threatening, and often extends learning beyond the classroom into the real world. Most importantly, it increases student involvement, which in turn aids in their understanding. If music is so beneficial, why isn't it seen in every classroom? One reason is the perception that students don't like to sing. However, it is more likely that other issues are involved, like the choice of music, classroom logistics, and teachers' own comfort levels with singing. Still, with careful preparation and the use of some of the strategies I've shown here, most student reluctance should be eliminated over time. What is music good for, and how can we teach it? Sometimes when you look over course materials and textbooks that we're given, students may have the perception that it's all about reviewing vocabulary or reviewing sentence patterns. Perhaps that is true to some extent. But in reality, music can do much more. Songs can be used to learn new language, not only to review it. It can accompany other classroom activities. It helps to create an appropriate atmosphere for learning. It can bring out student creativity, and with some thought even be used for assessment. Before considering how to use songs in class, we need to plan how we will actually teach the songs to the students. While drill and kill is always an option, there are other ways, such as this one, From the Sound of Music. It looks rather idyllic, don't you think? Other than that, we could provide context. Listening and guessing, focusing on the tune and the rhythm by humming, clapping in rhythm with the words, or by adding movement or dance. Please look over these suggestions here, as they may help your students to participate more in class. Once students know the song, how can it be performed? We could just get everyone to do the whole song together, but there are other options available. You could try different groupings of students, having one student conduct the class, changing the volume, tempo, or feeling, singing it as a round or canon if it's suitable, or by changing the words or replacing them with claps or other sounds. Another useful addition to music may be movement or dance. While space can be a problem, You could try moving on the spot, clapping with partners, or a rhythmical Mexican wave. Even basic dance steps are possible, at least on the spot. If students can be allowed outdoors, pattern dances could be considered. Please remember, though, that the focus should always remain on the target language, so rhythm and words need to continue. There are many ways of applying music to English language activities. I've included a long list here that you can read through later. I'm sure that you'll know some of them already. I'd like to highlight a few, though. Singing the alphabet backwards, for example. Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T. Singing a known song to target sounds or words only. Or working with rhyme. Other options include student research or writing tasks, or adding a song to a class wiki or blog for practice at home. For those teaching more advanced students or junior high school students, I've added further ideas that involve reading, writing, listening, discussion, culture, and grammar, all of which might challenge and extend your students. While student books and other resources can be helpful, there are many other places you can go to find song material. For example, you could search through YouTube. This is the do-it-yourself method. But there are lots of other sites targeted specifically for children and English language learners. You'll see the links and sample home pages of some of the better ones here for you to explore on your own. Bus Songs, for example, has carefully categorized over 2,000 titles, including many with lyric sheets, video, and sound. Some of the other sites incorporate suggested activities and worksheets ready to print. Finally, I've included here the link to this online presentation with thanks to Prezi, as well as my own website, which, in addition to this presentation and the notes that go with it, includes additional materials and many other non-musical resources for teachers and learners. I'd like to finish the presentation, most appropriately, with a song. The words are here for you. I like to eat, eat, eat apples and bananas. You can probably guess that it's designed to review the long vowel sounds. So each time the song continues on, a new vowel sound is used, A, E, I, O, and U. And just for a bit of fun, at the end, there's a couple of extra surprises. So please stand, clear your throat, and give it a little go. Well, thank you for listening today. I hope that you'll find some useful ideas and resources here for your own teaching, and that you enjoyed this presentation. Goodbye.